Hi, this is Ike from IkesOutdoors.com. Today we're going to be showing you a few products made by Simms Vibration Labs. When you hear the name Simms Vibration Labs, first thing you think of is Limbsaver products, vibration and dampening products, and silencing products. And Limbsaver makes some of the best of those you're going to find on the market. But they also have a full line of accessories: sights, rests, quivers, bows, and they're all just as good as any of their dampening products, as good as any of their silencing products. Today we're going to be showing you a few of the products that Simms makes. We're going to be focusing on the sight and the quiver, but I'm also going to show you how I got my bow set up. If you guys have seen my videos in the past, you know this Athens Compass is extremely quiet, doesn't have hardly any vibration in it, and that's due to it being a well-built bow, and it's also due to the Simms vibration material that's on this bow. I'm just going to run through real quick on how I got my bow set up. I have cable leeches on my cables. I don't use string leeches on my string, I just use cat whiskers. And the only reason I do that is because I'm shooting such low poundage and it's such a short draw length. I like to get as much speed out of my bow as possible. And one of the ways for me to do that is keep as little on the string, little weight on the string as possible. Cat whiskers are extremely light and they do the job, so I don't use the string leeches on my string, but they do work very well. And I use the cable leeches. I also have some Limbsavers on my limbs up here. And these are one of the most effective products that I think Limbsaver makes. They absorb all the vibration from your limbs, which is where 90% of your vibration is going to go to. When you let this bow go, when you shoot this bow, the energy from your string is transferred into your arrow and into your limbs. So that's going to be one of your main focal points for vibration. It's going to vibrate down into your riser from there. If you've ever seen someone dry fire a bow, that's why your limbs split. That's why there's damage done to your limbs, because it doesn't have an arrow there to transfer it to. So it transfers that energy to your limbs and causes damage there. Some of the other products that I have on this bow made by Simms, I have the X coil, I have the S coil extension, and I have the little modular there just to absorb some vibration. I like my stabilizer to be heavy, I like my stabilizer to be long, so that's why I have all that on there. I also have tentacle wrap on the handle. Those are the vibration dampening materials for Simms that I use, and we're going to go ahead and show you real quick the quiver and a couple of the sights that Simms makes. This is the sight that Limbsaver is making, and this is called the Prism light sight. This is their basic hunter model, and we're just going to show you some of the features that this has, and then we're going to show you some of the features that the Elite has. We're going to show you basically how this Prism works and how the light works with this and how bright these pins are. This, like I said, this is the hunter model. This is the real basic model. It's a real good constructed sight. It's real tough, real durable, and real affordable. This is a really nice sight for the money, and the light gathering features on this make this sight extremely nice, extremely bright, which is one of the best things you can ask for out of a sight. This is solar powered. This Prism gathers the sunlight. You can see we've got a lot of light here and it gathers it real well. What this Prism does is it gathers light and focuses it all down into your fiber optics. Fiber optics are tucked up underneath here, and it focuses it all down there and makes your pins actually brighten up pretty well. So no batteries required on that. It's solar powered, and it's gonna make your pins really visible at dusk and dawn. Now another feature that you can add to this is the LED light, and this LED light is real simple. It actually just slips right over the top of your Prism and fits good snug. There's no vibration on that. There's no noise when you're shooting that, and it has 3 different settings. It has a high, it has a medium, and it has a low. Now with this off, you can see those pins. I'm going to pop this off here real quick, and I'm going to show you how much light that Prism gathers. You can see those pins brighten up. That Prism gathering all that light and focusing it down onto your fiber optics. So like I said, this is the hunter model, real basic model, real good, real durable sight. And I used it for about half this year, and then I'm switched to the Elite model and testing it out now. So we're going to show you some of the features that the Elite model has now. The model that I have on my bow is the Elite Prism sight. It has some of the same features that the standard hunter model has, but of course it has some features that it does not have. It has the Prism light gathering technology. It has the same kind of slim, real thick, real durable pins. And this and the hunter model are both available in a 3 or 5 pin model, and they're both available in a .019 and a .029 model. I have the .029 model on my sight, or on my bow. Some of the features this sight has that the Hunter model doesn't have is the way it's constructed. This thing is completely made out of aluminum. It's a very tough, very durable sight. The thing's built like a tank. It has no vibration in it at all. Once you put this thing on there, there's nothing to make noise. It's extremely quiet. The second and third axis make it easy to adjust. It has the windage marks on it, so it's real easy to sight in. All you gotta do is pop it loose, and you know exactly where it was at. You're able to slide it over with in 1/8 increments, and really get this thing fine-tuned in there. Now this is a little bit longer sight than the Hunter model. I like the longer sight. For me, it helps me focus better. It gets my pin out there away from me, and it seems to make the pin a little bit smaller, make my target a little bit easier to see. So I really like the longer sight versus the shorter Hunter sights. One of the features this Elite Prism sight offers is it has this single plane pin. You'll notice my sight is a 3-pin model, but we have 4 pins in there. The 3 pins on the top are .029, and the bottom pin is a single plane pin. And what that is that's a floating pin. So it actually makes it where you can set your pins up for 20, 30, 40, and then you got that floating pin to set your longer yardage. I actually have mine set up at 20, 25, 30, and then my floating pin right now is set at 35. For me, this makes it a lot more accurate. Rather than at 20 yards holding high, if it's a little further out there, 25 or whatever, I have a pin set for just 25. And with that floating pin, I'm not losing anything. It keeps me from having to have multiple pins, 5 pins, 6 pins, and I still have the advantage of being able to shoot further distances. The single plane pin is an add-on. Once you get your sight, if you choose to put a single plane pin on there, all you have to do is remove 4 bolts and put your pin on there, put your 4 longer bolts in, and you've got it installed. And you can see here that this pin is easy to adjust. All you have to do is loosen that. I have mine set 35 yards, and if I want to shoot farther, all I've got to do is turn that knob, lock it into place, and I'm set for further distance. So this has been just a real quick look at these 2 sights. Simms has a few other sights available, and these sights have a lot more features than what we've covered. I'm extremely impressed with these sights. One of the most important things that you can ask for out of a sight is good visibility in low light situations. Most hunters know that when the big bucks are on the prowl, there's not going to be a lot of light usually. So with this Prism technology and the LED light, if it's legal hunting light, you're going to be able to shoot. I guarantee you I've had these things out in low light situations, dusk, dawn, and with or without that LED light, these are extremely bright and extremely durable, well-made sights. So be sure to check out these sights at limbsaver.com, and be sure to check out part 2 of this video. We're going to review the M6 Limbsaver quiver. We'll show you some of the features on that. Thank you for watching, and please visit our site. It's ikesoutdoors.com.
Good wine, good smoke, and a 5-piece bed. I can't